I'm your moderator for the next 2 days. My name is Dee Madigan. I do not work in your sector, but I'm on the board of Australians for Mental Health. I'm on the board of Per Capita, which often looks at economic modelling, particularly how it affects people who need extra help. And some of my clients include AMAZE, which is the peak Victorian body for autism. I have Dementia Australia as my client, and also Fred Hollows Foundation, including a range of unions as well. Am I echoing just for me, or is that for everyone? Okay. What if I stand back a little bit? One mic. Oh, geniuses. Is that better? Okay, genius. Right. Before we begin, I warmly welcome Uncle Alan Madden to the stage from the Metropolitan Aboriginal Land Council to welcome us to country. Uncle Alan is well known to many of you. You might have recently seen him at the NRL Grand Final, which is like the AFL but not as good. Uncle Alan, I'm sure you'll find this a slightly less rambunctious audience than the NRL, but just as good. Welcome to stage.
Thank you. Two apologies for the terrible weather we're having outside at the moment and not being able to welcome you to my country and my language, as we're forbidden to talk our language a long time ago. Sorry. Married man. 10 children. 26 grandchildren. And 17 great-great. Yes, we did have TV. Just couldn't afford the bloody electricity. Born and bred in Redfern, the capital of Sydney. You're a bloody lively audience this morning, you fellas. That rain must have done something to you. Welcome to country to me is always an honour and a pleasure. Just to give you a bit of an insight of where you are and who we are. As we've all welcomed the countries, firstly I'd like to acknowledge our First Nations and traditional owners of the lands that you may work upon or come from, and pay my respects to all our Aboriginal elders, all elders, past and present, also pay my respects. To all our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander brothers and sisters, from whatever Aboriginal or island nation you may have come from, welcome to Gadigal. And to all our non-Indigenous brothers and sisters here today, a very warm and sincere welcome to you to Gadigal. No matter where you've come from, whether it be across the seas, across the state or across town, once again, a very warm and sincere welcome to you to Gadigal. And as I've mentioned many times before, was, is, and always will be Aboriginal land. Only three things shorter than that: coming, taxation and going. It's an honour and a pleasure to be here today to welcome one and all to Gadigal. Gadigal is one of 29 clans of the Eora Nation. The Eora Nation is bounded by nature's zone, the Hawkesbury River to the north, Nepean to the west, and Georges River to the south. And in between those three mighty rivers is the Eora Nation. And in that nation there are 29 clans. And the clan's land we're on today is Gadigal. On behalf of members of the Metropolitan Local Aboriginal Land Council and of the Gadigal mob, once again, a very warm and sincere welcome to you to Gadigal. There's an old Aboriginal saying out there, and I think it's very appropriate for you mob here today. They say, where there's a will, there's relatives. So once again, on behalf of the Land Council and of the Gadigal mob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Alan. That was lovely. And it's so nice to be able to have conferences in person. Again, it just changes everything, I think. It changes the mood, and there's a great buzz in here, and we're going to have a great couple of days.